for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 7 wins, 1 loss. He stands 64 inches tall, weighing in at 184 pounds. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, presenting the challenger, Pereira! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 12 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 64 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Jamahal Sweet Dreams Hill!
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
They touch gloves and we are underway.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, the tension is palpable as this fight gets underway, and it's going to be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definite striker on one side against another guy who can really do it all.
And in those situations, normally the guy that's more well-rounded will be the one that will find success. I want to see how this plays out. Great punch landed with so much power.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Look at that switch knee. Beautiful switch knee.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, big knee to the body, man alive!
And then he lands a nice elbow.
Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches.
Oh, massive knee to the head.
Oh, nice right hand.
Oh, big knee there. Big knee.
Good right hand.
Oh. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. And he landed the right hand there. Closes the distance, gets the single collar tie, and now he's got that tie clinch. Back to the leg kick now, that one's no good. All right, single collar tie now. Now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch. You better protect that head.
Great job securing the Muay Thai clinch. Watch for big knees to the body, and eventually him switch it up with a big knee to the head.
And they separate.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
All right, Muay Thai clinch. A lot of elbows and knees could be coming from here. We'll see how he chooses to attack.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous position, but an advantageous one for the offensive fighter. Watch for the defensive guy to try to break this immediately.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes from every point. Look at him chopping the wood with those leg kicks. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one? Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down. He's hurt. He's hurt.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Now into his mouth.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Close guard. Under a minute to go in the round. Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs to throw that right punch straight down the pipe. It's unreal.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Working out of the half guard here. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Now looking to do something with that left arm.
He's isolating the Kimura attack.
Oh!
Turn on the elbow, and he's going to chase the submission finish.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
Ready.
Round two is underway.
Look at the force behind that leg kick.
A single collar tie there.
I mean, he's cutting it down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks.
Nice to see the man not get showered.
Oh, crippling knee to the body. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch. Whoa!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Big punch lands through the middle. Nice leg kick.
Nice strike to the midsection, glances.
He got him.
Collar tie. Oh! Huge right hand! Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles. Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that Von Flue choke, or I guess we should probably call it the OSP at this point. The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move the half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next.
Oh!
Holy smokes, he put him to sleep.
Well, he works hard to get up again here, but he looks up. Knee to the body. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
When you're in the clinch, you go to the body. That's an investment. You keep on putting that money away with every single body shot.
It's a nice back and forth action here.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And now he's hip tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Working on a guillotine.
He's attacking guillotine.
And he's out. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. And the horn sounds on round two. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Ele já desistiu, deu pra ver. É agora que você vai chegar lá e vai acabar com a brincadeira. Pô, vamos ver mais trabalho de...
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Nice defense on the single leg takedown. You can tell he's worked on that.
Ooh, what a punch.
And now he's got the tie clinch. Both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position. And all right, so now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of the submissions to pop here tonight. Connects with a right. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
All right, so good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, side control now. Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
You can't attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for, because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Lands with the ground and pound.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground. Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Oh, that right hand is on point. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man, I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting, because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Oh, it looks like he's transitioning to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. He's gonna attack armbar here. You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off, and you gotta cover. You can't be off to an angle. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Brilliant submission defense there. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now, because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
I mean, how many can he take? The ground and pound has been there all night.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Isso não vai ser problema. É só você melhorar a sua defesa. A mão tem que ficar no alto. Ele tá...
You ready to fight? Ready? Let's do it.
Nice punch lands over the top.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
I mean, that right hand landed square.
All right, so the fighters are in the clinch again, DC. I get tired just watching these situations.
It's exhausting. This is a position where you are constantly draining at the gas tank of your opponent.
Got the single collar tie. Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now, because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Trying to stay in this fight. Strong knee attempt, but it's blocked. Takedown defense holds up. And now he's got that toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. Attacking armbar.
Oh, he picks him up and slams him down.
Big explosive slam to lift him and slam him out of that armbar. Go right into side control. Now let's see what he does, right?
Sometimes when you do that, the choke or the submission can get tighter, but he was able to evade it there.
Yes.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Ooh, all right, he's got the full mount now, DC, and he has proven to be a hard guy to buck off from this position.
Oh, because he's so heavy. He keeps his weight down. He really does grind on you with his bottom half. He doesn't do anything with his arms. His arms are free to punch. He's collecting you with his hips and his legs, making you make a determination as to whether or not you want to get grounded pounded to the mat, or if you're going to give your back up, where he will then start to chase chokes.
A lot of energy expenditure defensively if you are the bottom fighter in this equation. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape, or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom.
Heavy on top and work those elbows.
Oh, hammer fist here, DC. These are going to leave a mark. These could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, he's trying to finish the fight. He is throwing all of himself into every one of these hammer fists.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Well, he's up, but he is hurting for certain. The finish could come at any time. Hook shot lands. Oh!
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very explosive.
Just out of range with that right hand. A little struggle here now for position in the clinch, and we see a lot of these situations in mixed martial arts where both fighters sort of end up getting comfortable here when there isn't a whole lot going on.
And the moment somebody gets comfortable, the moment that somebody decides to relax, the moment you'll see a takedown or somebody...
Oh! All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Lands with the ground and pound here. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? You ready?
We have arrived at this fifth and final round. Timely defense there, huge block for him.
He's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Oh!
That was crazy.
Oh, you gotta watch him attacking submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here. Oh! Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Wow. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
All right, side control now. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Oh, this is not good. That right eye starting to shut. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Back to the feet now. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw.
Whoa! And just like that, the fight is over.
Oh, my goodness. What a performance.
Yeah, brutal elbow to stop his opponent right there in his tracks, and it really takes strong technique to deliver a shot like that to maximize force over a short distance. But, man, when guys do it right with those elbows, it is absolutely devastating. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Bruce Buffer.